And I'm just really excited for this to happen, and it's been like my dream show ever since like the beginning of, or the end of last year, and I've been just preparing over the summer and all for this, and I'm so proud of Luke and Maggie for putting this together and making my dream show a reality. And all of my thanks are in the program on the back, so you can just read those if you want to. I did forget to thank Tyler for helping me set up the chess game that you're about to see. He was really genius about it, and I would never have done it. But I'm so excited for you to see it, and hope you enjoy.
Check.
Rather bold move.
Not bold. Confident.
Foolish. Think ahead, always.
This move might take a while. Perhaps you would pour us another drink.
And cheat while my back is turned.
I would never stoop so low.
It's hard to know what you stoop to. You don't like losing.
Find me someone who does.
Tick, tock, tick.
A moment more, Amy.
Take as long as you need.
Wait. Check. It appears you didn't quite think of everything.
Very good, Michael. Almost impressive.
Where are you going?
You wanted another glass, did you? Or was that just a strategy as I predicted?
No, but we generally do one another. I'll tell you what, darling, I'll get it.
Aren't you worried that I might cheat?
Of course not. And besides, I've memorized the position of each piece. Don't forget, you're still in check.
No, my love. It's checkmate.
Here you go, sweetheart.
Oh,
What is it?
I didn't say I wanted one.
Sorry, I just assumed. You might as well drink it now.
I'm trying to cut back.
Since when?
Since now,
Never mentioned that before.
well, it's not a big deal, is it? I just don't want a glass.
Oh, well, I'll have to pour it on the sink.
Some things are.
You drink it.
Still your turn.
And think.
Tick-tock?
You don't do this enough.
Play chess?
Spend time together.
Oh,
What is it?
I didn't realize it was a problem.
It's not particularly. I just wish I saw more of you.
Yes, well, I'm here now, aren't I?
Yes, you are. For once, you're right where I need you.
And what does that mean?
Oh, nothing. Just that it's nice for you not to cancel pleasure over business for once.
I can think of more pleasurable things we could be doing.
All in good time, love. All in good time. Are you not going to answer it?
It's nothing.
Who was it?
Only Chris. He'll be asking how I'm getting on with the standards project.
Yes, I meant to ask you. How's that going?
Good. I'm sure they'll get planning permission.
That's good. Oh, wait, that reminds me.
What?
I nearly forgot. Someone called for you last week.
Last week?
Yes, Jennifer. Someone.
Jennifer?
Yes, she didn't want to leave a message. I didn't realize you knew Jennifer.
I don't.
Well, she knew you. Your mood.
Finally.
Sounded like a nice girl. Young, but nice.
Doesn't ring any bells.
I gave her your cell number, but she said she already had it.
A lot of people have my cell number. It's on my business card.
That's what I thought. But then, if she wanted to contact you, why didn't you just call yourself?
Well, maybe it was turned off.
Yes, I hadn't thought of that. How did she get our house number?
I suppose she must have looked it up in the directory.
Awfully keen, isn't she?
Is she?
Well, if I found your cell number on a business card, called it, and there was no answer, I don't think I would go through the trouble of looking through the directory. Not straight away. I would have left a voicemail. You do check your voicemails, don't you?
You know, for someone who forgot to tell me about this phone call, you appear to have done a lot of thinking about it.
No, not particularly. Just thinking out loud, my love. Are you sure you want to go there? It was a very predictable move.
You left me little option.
I suppose I didn't. I'm really surprised you didn't call yourself.
Are you concentrating on the game or not?
Calm down. No need to get worked up about it.
I don't know a Jennifer. Perhaps she's a friend of a friend or something. Is it possible a maid has given her both of my numbers?
Yes, of course. Mystery solved. I wonder why she never called back. Michael.
If you're not going to concentrate on the game, then don't play it at all.
A little over the top, isn't it?
I don't think so. You seem much more interested in this woman than our game, so I suggest we finish there. I'm going to the bar.
Oh no. You don't get out of this that easy.
Get out of what?
You know very well what. The game. I'm winning. You're making excuses, so at some point you'll decide it was a draw. Sit down.
Not in the mood anymore.
Why? Because I told you you had a phone call? Why would that make you so upset? You look worried.
The moment I'm worried about your sanity. Check my phone, dial the voicemail, no messages.
Well, if you say so. I was just making a friendly chit-chat.
You're right. You're acting strange.
Probably just the wine got to my head. Drinking on an empty stomach can never seem to me.
Lie down upstairs.
Trying to get rid of me?
Can I say anything that won't offend you?
Who's offended? I'm certainly not. I've just been making chit-chat. Light-hearted conversation. You know what? I think I will have that lie down. We can continue the match later.
Come on, pick up. Jennifer, it's me. Why did you ring the house phone and why didn't you tell me about it? Amy's getting suspicious. She doesn't believe a word I say. Just call me back as soon as you get this message.
Talking to yourself?
No, I was just leaving Chris a message. I felt bad for hanging up on him.
Liar. Recognize this?
No, I've never seen that before.
It's over. The game is up.
What game? What are you talking about?
I just discovered this phone upstairs. It was ringing. Oh, and would you look at that? Someone's just left a voicemail. Now I wonder, if I play it, who do you think I'll hear?
Listen, it's not what you think.
It's exactly what I think. You see, I've suspected something for quite some time. It was only a matter of time before you slipped up and proved my suspicion. So over the past few weeks, I've been making plans. What's the difference between me and you, Michael? Your brain is hazy. You lack focus. You fail to understand that your actions have consequences. I appear to be full of surprises, but the truth is, I'm just quick-minded and decisive. I can beat you about. That's why I always beat you at chess. Doesn't matter how hard you try, I'm always 2 moves ahead at my worst. Shall we play the message? Or will you make the right move once in your pathetic and chauvinistic life?
How did you get the phone? Amy,
She gave it to me.
she wouldn't do that.
You don't know her as well as you thought.
Sit down.
You don't seem to appreciate who's in a position of control.
I'm your husband.
And that means you can sleep with someone and I'm meant to accept it?
Sleep with her? Whatever she told you, she's lying.
Then tell me, what is the truth?
The truth is, I love you.
Ugh.
It is, I do, I swear I do.
You really don't know when you're beaten, do you?
Look at me. I would do anything to make this work. Anything. From the moment I met you, I knew that you were the one for me. Remember? The day we met, I said I would marry you. I was in love with you, Amy. I still am. I wouldn't lie to you.
Jennifer, the girl you never heard of 5 minutes ago?
I wanted to protect you.
You wanted to protect yourself.
She's nothing. I barely even know her.
Then tell me the story. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I am on trial.
I want to hear your defense.
She's unsafe. She's been trying on with me for a few months, and when I said no and that I love you,
Come
she
on.
kept turning us out of my office.
This is so unbelievable.
She threatened to kill you and then kill herself.
And why would she do that?
I don't know. I don't know how her brain works.
If this is all true, and I'm not saying I believe you, but then why didn't you just tell me?
I don't know. I didn't want to worry you.
Why didn't you just call the police?
I thought I could talk around.
So this girl, in your words, is unstable. She plans to kill your dearly beloved, the one you are allegedly in love with. Yet you thought you could talk her around? I don't like that gamble. I don't like it at all.
You're right. I should have called the police. I don't know what I was thinking.
Then call them. I have a phone right here.
What? Now?
Come on. The number is 911. But you can't. Can you? I don't know who you are anymore. It's over. Why can't you see it? I know everything. I know you've been sleeping with her. I know where and when. I also know whose idea was to shoot me. She told me everything.
You believe her over me?
Yes. Because she had everything to lose if she didn't tell me the truth. It's amazing what a person will tell you when you've got a gun to their head. Another thing you recognize? It's yours, I presume.
No, I've never seen that before.
Of course you have. It's been hiding in your locked drawer for the past 3 days.
Amy.
No! You've had your chance to come clean. And now it's time to give that egotistical wart you call a brain a little rest, Michael. I know everything.
You don't scare me. You don't know anything. Do you think I was born yesterday?
No! I don't! I think you're a fossil. A relic of a bygone age where men are superior and the little woman does what she's told to do. I think you're a man, genuinely believing that you're God's gift. To think I once cared for you, now you sicken me. Your biggest mistake in this little affair is not looking behind you. If you had, you would have seen the trail you left. Great big footprints in the mud. You're not quite private detective material yet. Oh, I almost forgot. Police! Help me! He's got a gun! My husband, he's got a gun!
What are you doing? You just phoned the police.
You're quick, aren't you? Oh, did I mention if you run, I will shoot you?
They won't believe you.
I'm afraid they might. They'll trace the call here. Technology is brilliant, isn't it? I think you have 10 minutes at most. So don't quite grasp it, do you? You really do know everything. What an ingenious idea you had.
I know you're upset.
Upset? Oh no, my love. Upset doesn't cut it. I was upset when I learned you were with your personal secretary. Then I was angry as I learned you planned to leave me for her. When I learned you planned to kill me to stop a messy divorce, I'm not upset. I'm vengeful. So this is how it works. I caught you to the act. Naturally, I was upset. We argued. You took this gun, the gun I obviously know nothing about. I called the police, and after making a run for my life, there was a struggle. Adrenaline kicked in, and in self-defense, fear of what you might do, I shot you dead.
You're bluffing.
Am I? You're a gambling man. I've got a firearm, and I'm a little pissed off to say the least, and I've been thinking about this for quite some time. Now, what are the odds that I'm bluffing?
If you were going to shoot me, why go through with this whole plan? You could have shot me at any time. You could have killed me while I slept.
And how would that work? It wouldn't look like an accident, would it?
What about Jennifer? Where was she meant to have run off? She's here? Where is she?
Upstairs on our bed, of course.
Jennifer!
I wouldn't, if I were you. It's an awful mess.
What have you done? What did you do to her?
She sleeps alone at last.
No, you wouldn't. You couldn't.
It would appear there were 2 casualties to tonight's struggle. Shame. What a waste of life.
I don't believe you. You're manipulative, you're clever, but you're not a killer.
Go and look for yourself. Would you cry over me this much? No, don't answer that. You wouldn't have pulled the trigger on her. Why is that? What is it I did so terrible that you could even begin to think of ending my life? No clever answer? No excuse or comeback? Oh dear, I do miss the banter. I was hoping you'd die in a blaze of glory. I'm slightly disappointed. I imagined something much more extravagant. This is just pitiful. I'd better get on with it. I'll be here in a minute, Michael.
What are you waiting for? Kill me. Kill me!
Are you even sorry? I can see fear. I can see sadness for her, but remorse? None.
In those few months, there was more love than I could hope for in a lifetime of marriage to you.
Do you really want to antagonize me?
My fate's already decided, apparently, so what does it matter?
Then there's nothing stopping me then, is there?
Wait! How did you find out? Surely you can rent a condemned man a last switch.
You're stalling me. They're going to be here soon.
Please just let me know.
What does it matter?
It matters to me.
You're doing it, even now. Thinking somehow I owe you something? You're the condemned man a last wish. You condemned yourself. I know we didn't exactly have the perfect marriage. Tolerance replaced romance a long time ago, but to kill me? To get your bit on the side to supply an alibi? You were both at the office catching up on paperwork? You brought on your own fate. Oh, Michael. What are we going to do? If only there was a way out of this mess.
Let me go before they get here.
I'm not letting you go.
Please, I'm begging you.
I like the sound of that. Well, go on then. Beg me for a second chance. Beg for your life. Tick-tock, Michael. It's your move.
I'm sorry, Amy. I'm so sorry.
You can put more into it than that.
Please, Amy, let me go. Just don't shoot me.
And then what? You start another life with another woman, never knowing the danger she is in? And where does that leave me? That won't do. I'll spend sleepless nights agonizing and obsessing about the life you and I lead. And if she no longer takes your fancy, may have inadvertently sent the poor bitch to a firing squad with yours truly. How can I let you go? I can't. Goodbye, Michael.
Don't. I'll give you anything you want. Just let me go.
There's nothing else for you to say that can make me change my mind.
If you do this, you know it'll haunt you forever.
A price I'll have to
Do
pay.
you think you'll get away with it?
You bet your life I'll get away with it. Sorry. Inappropriate choice of words there.
Please, Amy, don't shoot me.
Listen to me, Michael. Because these are some of the last words I ever intend to say to you. You're not worth doing time for.
I don't understand.
Poor Michael. Keep up. You've been had.
Jennifer?
Alive and well, of course.
Thank God.
Yes, quite. Quite a spectacular ending to our marriage, isn't it? Not what I expected all those years ago when I took those vows.
With the police?
Becoming. I don't think you get to walk away from this, Michael.
If you don't wish to kill me, then what do you want from me?
I want you to remember the terror you just felt. I want you to never forget the cruel, twisted woman you shaped me to be. I'm going to make your life misery. I'm going to tear you apart slowly over time. Death is just too good for you. Keep looking behind you, because one day, one dreadful, dark day, I will be waiting for you. I will destroy you as you've destroyed me. By the time I'm done with you, Michael, you will not only wish I had pulled that trigger, you will wish that you had never been born.